Okay, so there's this Lego puzzle box channel called Cheat3. They make puzzle boxes out of Lego, and they challenged their viewers to make a certain type of Lego puzzle box. So I tried it out, and so the original puzzle box, it's called Ben Franklin's Locker, and I've made my Canadian version, and this is what it looks like. It's red and white, and there's black because I ran out of red and white. And it has a bottom drawer, that's the goal. You're supposed to open it and reveal the money. I don't really have a name. I'll just call it Canadian's Bin Locker because there's supposed to be a bill inside, but Canadian bills are plastic, so I can't really fold up a bill to fit it inside of there. And I don't even know anyone on Canadian bills. There's no famous historical Canadian people. So I just did a $1 coin. I have this little button here that shines light, and you could see there's a little dollar coin inside. It's a special Lego piece there. So the rule to participate in this challenge is you have to have a name and it has to be beautiful, like a color sequence, like it can't just be all random colors. And then you also have to solve it and show how it works. So I'm just gonna solve it by showing like the whole exterior of it. So first, oh wait, I have to say the rules. I have all the basic Lego puzzle box rules. Like, no, it's Lego, so be careful with it. That's pretty much it. But my special one is there's actually 2 tools instead of 1. And there's this button at the bottom here. I don't like having this rule, but I need it. So like, when you want to push this up, you can't push it really because it's really delicate. You just gotta tap it, and if it can go up, and you got everything right, simple, very light tap, just push it all the way up. But if it feels stuck, then just don't try it out. Okay, so first you grab this red piece here, and then you take this piece, and there's this little hole right there. You put this piece through that hole, revealing this black axle piece. And I could just have this on top, but I always just like having extra steps. So with this one, there's actually a little hole. If you can see it, you put this through the hole, and you just push it, and there should just be a little something that just moves inside, and that allows these 2 buttons to move. So there's 2 buttons on either side. You push them in, and that allows these slider pieces to slide back and forth here on either side. Now, it's kind of hard to see the colors, but in here you could see colors. This one's yellow, this one's orange, you can't see it, but I'll just tell you. This one's red, and this one's blue. And then on the other side, there's a white one, orange one, a yellow one, and a red one. So using your brain, you would see that this puzzle box is white and red. So why not put it to white and red? So this is the only one that has white. So this one has to be white, which makes this one red. So if you take red, you line it up perfectly right there. You could just tap this in, and then you could just pull this drawer out, revealing the $1 that's inside. And I have all this stuff here to keep it in place when it's inside. And that's how it is solved. Now to show how it works, you just take this lid off, and you could see there's this little slider piece inside. And this slider piece has to be moved by something that could fit through this hole, which is this axle that you use a tool to push out. So this one's pretty simple. And you could just take this tool and push this thing in, and to give it resistance, I have this little button here. So when you push on that, the button just gives it a little resistance. And then that frees up the way for these 2 buttons to get pushed in. They're just the transparent pieces on a little stud there with these little sticks hanging out. And these sticks are just down inside the puzzle to block these things from moving back and forth. So once you push them in, it moves the little sticks out of the way so these things could get pushed back and forth. Now in the normal bin locker, like from the Cheat 3 channel, there's this little drawer inside with a little lock that has a little lock thing coming up, and I actually extended the lock here so it takes up all of this, so like that's why it's pretty delicate because it could break off easily. So this is a lock thing that when you push the button it goes up with this on top, so it's just more surface area. So when you have these pieces in here, just like that, you have to line them up perfectly so that they're not trapping the lock from going up. So once you have them lined up perfectly, you can push this thing up, allowing the drawer to go out. And like I said, there's these buttons at the bottom that get moved back and forth here. So when they're in, these things could slide. When they're out, these things are trapped in place. Okay, so that is my puzzle box, and it took me a while to make. I came up with the design right after I saw the challenge video. Didn't work, just destroyed it and made a whole new one. I didn't really plan it out, I just built it and see what came out, and this is what happened.